This week, we sit down and play the card game Jaipur.
We're going to be trading, selling, and using a lot of camels in order to prove we are worthy to be the Maharaja's personal trader. I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit Playback.
This is the first round of our game, and Jonathan has been so nice to decide to start us off.
And 3 rounds total.
Well, it's 2 out of 3, so it could be 2.
Oh, okay.
Check your hand if you have any camels. Put them down to make your herd. I don't have any.
My herd is herd.
All right.
Okay, and that's technically not open information, although you see a pile.
You see a pile, but I can't say how many camels are in your herd.
Right.
I mean, I could probably keep count of how many times you pull camels, but...
I could just lie. So I'm going to start. There's a bunch of camels out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll just take those 3 camels.
Oh.
I started with 1 and I want more. I'm greedy for camels. Ooh, good stuff there.
Yeah, some real good stuff. I'm just gonna take the rupee.
That's probably a good play. Another camel. I'll take the silver.
All right. I'm gonna start by selling 3 gold.
Wow. Okay.
Give me that. Nice.
Giving me the
3
bonus. Now I'm just gonna go all out. 4 silks.
Wow.
I know, man. 4 bonus. All camels for you, pal.
I'll actually take all camels.
Do it. Now I have no camels, and you have all. I can always use camels, you know.
Well, I'm going to trade in 4 silk.
Oh,
I mean, not silk, spice. My mistake.
Spice. It's easy to get silk and spice confused. I'm going to do 3 leather.
All right.
Take a 3 bonus.
I'm actually going to take the camels.
That was like a test of wills. Who will take the camels first? I've got just 2 silvers.
All right.
Do that.
I'm going to take all the silk.
All the silk.
All the silk.
Trade in 3 greens then again.
I was hoping to get that 5th one out first, but I'm like, I can't. All right, so first, how many camels do you have?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 camels.
I have 4 as well, so no one gets a camel bonus.
I'm pretty sure you won because you got a lot more gold and stuff than I did.
What do you have?
Less than you. 48.
76.
So round 1 goes to
So
Will.
I gain a seal of excellence.
Oh man. I
am
a seal of excellence.
Excellent.
Well, agree to disagree.
We'll see if you keep saying that after I become the Maharaja's personal trader and trainer.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna work on some of his yoga poses. His salute the sun is a little off.
I can see that. I bet camels do good yoga.
Why? I feel like it'd be terrible. They have a giant hump of fat.
Yeah, but they seem very graceful. They're like
camels.
They've got those skinny legs. They can kind of like they can do the camel move. You know that famous camel move. Classic camels. So Jaipur, you've played this more than I have, but we've both played it a few times. It's a 2-player only game, and it's got this whole. It's trading. It's very interesting kind of mechanic where you're competing with each other but not directly taking things away. It's more of a interacting by way of affecting the environment and what's available and trying to stop them from getting what they want while still trying to get what you want.
This is actually introduced to me by a friend of mine in my fraternity one summer. And like me and we just kept playing it over and over. It's just so much fun.
Well, it's a great because it's very quick and pretty easy to teach, and I think partially because of that round-based play, it feels like an easy one to just say, let's just do one more game, let's try one more time, and go again and again.
It's also really colorful. I mean, if you look even at just the insert, it's bright pink.
Yeah, try not to spill those all over the floor.
Yeah, I was very worried about that. And the game itself invites you. I mean, just look at the guy on the cover. He's just like, look at all this stuff. You gotta play.
He's so warm and friendly, that guy. I want to hang out with that guy.
But all joking aside, I actually find it to be a really great game. Like you said, it's a really nice, simple one. It's small. It's fun to just do a few rounds. You can you never feel too bad about losing because then you go, okay, let's do another game. But at the same time, it's not like some simple, just, flipping cards or something.
No,
I'm trying to think of war, or something.
Right. No, yeah, it's very much like in that vein kind of the simple, fast, like flipping over. Like if you, even just from our video, it's very quick. Like we're just like, I'm taking this, new things are out. I'll take this, Oh, I'm trading it for these. There's very little downtime. There's very little like once in a while you might get a little stuck about what you want to do.
But it's not like Take It to Ride or something when you're like, what pathway is the best? Not to say that's a great game as well.
Right.
But one thing,
no analysis paralysis.
One of the things I want to talk about is the camels.
By all means,
because they don't give you, if you have a lot at the end, you get 5 points, but really they don't help you make the trades at first. But at the same time, you can use them to your advantage. It's not simply just use them to just trade. Like at first you're like, okay, now I have more ways to trade it without losing resources in my hand. But what's good about it is you can also use it like, okay, I know for example, if you're still trying to collect something, I can force you to take all the camels, giving me what I want.
Right.
Which I know sometimes I did not think about, which in one round gave you pretty much a bunch of gold and rubies.
And I think I did the same thing to you. No, it's definitely, that's one thing I really like about it is I feel like every time I play, I kind of learn a new thing. Like, oh, I see. Like, especially with the camels is a perfect example, because at first you kind of feel like, what good are these? I don't need camels. They don't get me points except for that bonus at the end. So get rid of them. But then when you have no camels and the other guy has a bunch and he's like, oh, I'll just take all this stuff with these camels. And you're like, oh, I wish I had some camels right now. Those are pretty good. And learning exactly like, oh, it's good to save up sometimes. That's the other thing is there's a very risk reward, the right time to trade in.
No, like for example, I know one round, I saw you were collecting spice. And I had 2 spice. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to trade this 2 spice in to get the high point ones.
Right, and then sometimes like that's a good move. But sometimes it might turn out, oh, he wasn't going to turn it in. If I had just waited another round, I would have been able to get those 3. So you have to weigh
because if you raid 3, 4, or the really lucky 5 bonus, which actually gave me a 10-pointer. It's just like.
Because if you save up for 5, that's you've worked for that. You've earned it.
No, you really get a lot of points out of it. You're probably doubling your score. Or you're doubling what you got besides.
Round 2.
I wasn't camels.
Camels.
My herd is ready.
Camels. You heard?
Oh, a lot of camels there.
Yeah, man.
Including the panda one.
I'm going nuts. Oh, panda camel. I call him the panel. I'm going to take this green.
I'm going to trade him 2 green.
Oh. Someone's trading in 2 green, huh? Yeah, I'll take those camels. Oh, hey, it seems like a familiar situation. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can have these back.
question. Is this
You only
matter?
get the 2 then.
Okay.
But you still get 3 bonus.
Oh, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, so I do still get the 3. Okay. That's fine. That makes me happy.
3 gold.
Pretty good. 3 silver. Not as good.
That ends it.
All right.
I had 5 camels.
Oh, you got
Because there's no
camels for you. There's a lot more high rolling this time, I feel like.
Oh yeah, no, there was a lot more.
We didn't mess around with that green and purple crap. You first. I went first last time.
83.
That's 73. You won again. How'd you get a 10?
The 5 bonus.
Yeah,
Which
that's
means
what did it.
2
Plus you have
seals
the
of
camels.
excellence. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what was yours?
73.
No, it was 83. No, the camel bonus definitely would have. Wait. No, I think you would have won then because you would have been at 78 and I would have dropped down to 78.
Oh wow, those camels are what do it. we could highlight the panda camel card.
Oh, how did I forget? Because that's one of the reasons why I brought up the camel. So, if you notice one card, in fact, I'm gonna go grab it right now.
Squad.
I just realized now that I pulled out and searching through, you can just put an image online. There we go. This card is different from all the camels because it has a little panda, looks like a dead panda, in it, and has a very interesting backstory.
Right, apparently, there was a while back in like 2006, 2007. There were a couple of games, one by the same designer, and another one. One had a camel on the cover, one had a panda on the cover. They were kind of in competition, so that's their sly little reference to it. And there's even some people have made variants for that. Where
Right, we did not play with them. In fact, you even mentioned it, like, do you want to play with the variant?
Yeah, which I kind of like the panda's like a tiebreaker or something like that.
Or it gets points. It's a very interesting concept because there is only one in there.
Right. Yeah.
But now we need to play Tokaido now, or maybe another panda game.
yeah, to even it out. There's a panda camel war happening all around us.
I think that's the official secret board game war now. Pandas versus camels. New Smash Up expansion.
That's the next Smash Up. I would like, and I also think it would be fun to try, if I mentioned when we were playing,
right.
Doing a points total overall rather than just a win or lose. Kind of like, I guess like Gin Rummy kind of does like that, right? Or is that where you add up?
Yeah,
Yes, like Gin Rummy, where you add up the points each round rather than 2 out of 3. You could even you could do a lot with that. You could always say like, oh, let's do best 3 out of 5, or you could anything. Like, there's a lot of different ways. Basically, just as long as you feel like playing, you can keep stretching it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can actually maybe if you want to try something instead of doing in number order, you shuffle them. So maybe the highest ones aren't first. So maybe then you're like, maybe I don't want to just drop it off. No, because it's simple enough, but complex enough that you can maybe make your own house rules and stuff.
Yeah. So definitely, it's a small game. It's not expensive. If you're looking for a fun 2-player one that's simple, fast, easy to teach.
I highly recommend. It's definitely one of the ones. Like I said, when my friend brought it over, is because we all met at the beach. Mm-hmm. We kept playing this over and over, just shouting Jaipur over and over.
The theme is cool too. It's not a super,
But you do feel you're trading and selling, and you actually are thinking. You're actually thinking like a trader. You're like, I could, like you said, I could sell this now, or I can make a really big deal later. It'd
be cool if maybe like an expansion or something. Sometimes the market would change. Like silk is in higher demand than some other things or something.
Well, that's actually a lot like I know this is going on, but Ladies and Gentlemen does that. Harbor does that.
Yeah.
The trading it's a fun way to do a trading mechanic without feeling too bogged down.
Yes. No. Yeah. Agreed.
But overall, we need to play this. Then take our winnings to Camel Up, and then realize we're having some issues and go on an epic journey in Arabian Nights.
We're gonna have a trilogy of playbacks, so stay tuned. But that's all.
No, we're not. There's no particular order, but I mean, we'd love to, but
maybe. Well, it'll be a trilogy, just not directly in order.
Yes.
Whenever we get to those games. So otherwise, you should let us know what you think of Jaipur if you've got a chance to play it.
Do you use any house rules, especially with the camel panda?
Right, yeah.
Panda camel.
the pandable. The camda. Let us know. You can either comment on this video directly or send us an email. Our email address is rollforcrit@gmail.com.
And of course, there's Twitter, which are personal Twitters, or the company Twitter, @rollforcrit, which should be around us. And of course, maybe you actually want to buy the game.
Oh yeah, well, you're in luck, my friends, because we sell this just like merchants of camels out in the Arabian desert.
We may not be the Maharaja's personal trader, but we got some pretty good deals.
It's the internet is our desert. All right, metaphor is done. You can buy it and lots of other games on our website, rollforcrit.com, where we also have more videos like this, podcasts, news, all kinds of fun stuff that you can check out. We would love that if you did. Until then, though, I think that's it. So my name is Jonathan Estes.
I'm Will Keeler, and this has been a Roll for Crit Playback.